everybody, it's Rebecca, and I have a brand new series for you and this channel. So this is based on what I do at school with my students. So once a week, or sometimes more often than that, I do a book talk with them, and it's very short, they're very brief, hence the name Quick Talks. Because it's not like I have a ton of extra class time that I can just talk about books and everything that I thought about every single book in the world. So I only give a couple minutes of my day, of my class time, to share different books with my students. And the point of them is to get students excited about reading and to introduce new books to them, especially if they are not readers and they come into my room and they see my gigantic classroom library, or a bookshelf like that, and you go to a library and you're like overwhelmed. This gives them an idea of where to start. Or if they don't know what genre they like, and I have book talk a wide variety and they seem to always gravitate towards the fantasy, then maybe that helps me know, oh, okay, that's all fantasy, let's lead you over there and try to find one for you. So the idea is just to help them find books. So I figured in this time of quarantine and social distancing and COVID and not being allowed to go to school because it's all been canceled, I figured I would bring the book talks to the internet. So I'm going to be sharing these. Most of my students know that I have a YouTube channel because I've talked about it. They're like, how can you like books? And I'm like, guys, I like books so much that I talk about it on the internet. And they're like, what? It's fun. It's great. Then they research it, they find me. I'm not embarrassed. I don't care. I've had students watch my videos in front of me and I'm like, cool. Did you find a book you want to read? So it doesn't bother me if students watch my videos, because if it did, then I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't be an English teacher, let's be honest, because that's essentially the same thing you're getting in class that you're getting here. Only have maybe a little bit meaner. I don't know. I don't really think I'm that mean. Anyway, so I thought that I would do some book talks. I'm gonna put them up for my students, but I also figured the rest of the internet might benefit from them as well. Now, none of these are gonna be like super duper duper in depth, because again, the idea is to get you to kind of realize what a book might be about and whether or not you'd be interested in reading it. So it's not going to be a review. It's not an hour-long book talk where, I go into everything that I liked and didn't like and how I met the author and blah, 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 blah. No. It's a quick summary, and then I'm gonna read the first page. Most of them I will have read, but some of them I might not have. If I particularly loved it, I might say why, but generally I don't want to push my opinions on these books because I want you to make your own decision, and just because I didn't like it doesn't mean that you won't. Especially, guys, I'm a 32-year-old adult white cis woman, so we have different backgrounds than each other. So like I said, just because I didn't like it doesn't mean you won't, and I don't want to narrow things down just because I didn't like it. So if I didn't like it, if you've been following me or follow me on Goodreads, you can go and look and see what I thought. The point is just to introduce you to books. So some of these books you might already know about, you might have already read. Some of them are older. And older, I mean like maybe the last 5 or 10 years, like not super old, but like, you might have already read them and heard about them a couple years ago, but some people haven't. And so again, the point of these quick talks is just to introduce you to books. That's it. It's just book recommendations essentially, but in a book talk form, available and approachable from anybody. So anyway, check out this new series. It's coming here. I'm gonna try to film a bunch of them at once and post them maybe twice a week. I'm gonna say Tuesdays and Thursdays, but don't hold me accountable to that, because I'm working from home and being a stay-at-home mom and also trying to read in readathons and like all of that. So there's no guarantee, because I only get a small snippet of time to myself, hence the lack of videos lately. But I'm gonna try, because these should be fairly short. So if you have a book that you would like me to talk about, and if you're like, I've heard about this book, but I don't know what it's about, I can't really seem to figure it out, let me know, and maybe I'll book talk it. I'm primarily going to be doing YA because that's what my students read. However, I might throw in some adult books that I think are approachable for young adults to read. And also, if you really want to know more about adult books, I can also book talk those as well. Also, if you would like to film one and let me know, I can either link to your video or I can post it on my channel and then link to your channel in the description. Let me know if you'd be interested in doing that. I would love to have some guest voices and other books that maybe I haven't read or am not aware of. If you would like to participate, please just send me a comment, send me a message anywhere Twitter, Instagram, here in the comments. Text me if you're one of my friends. I don't care. But I would love to have you guys participate as well. I want to open this up and make it kind of a big thing. So stay tuned for that. I'm about to film a bunch of these pre-filmed. So they'll be coming out over the next couple weeks, and I can't wait to see you there. That's it for me today. I'll see you there probably.